What's up, weirdos? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? Zebec still pumping, guys. We're gonna have a look at it. We're gonna look at the chart. We're gonna see where we think it's going. When is this bad boy gonna correct? And so much more. We're gonna have a look at Bitcoin. Is it recovering? Is it falling? What's happening over there? We got Jasmy updates. We got Zebec updates. Let's get into it, guys. Jasmy down 2.5 on the day, up 3.7 on the week, 7.3 on the month, and down 13 on the year. Even in rank at 84, $867 million market cap and 40 million in volume. Swift coin down 3% on the day, down 3% on the week, up 0.5% on the month, and up 207% on the year. Another one that's even in rank at 283 with $141 million market cap and 1.45 million in volume. Volume is still down, but guys, we're going to expect that over the course of the entire weekend, right? So, what do we got? Onyx coin down 4% on the day, 7% on the week, 13% on the month, but up 824 on the year, down 2 spots in rank to 115. $622 million market cap and 27 million in volume. And of course, the beast Zebec up 23.7% on the day, up 88% on the week, 286% on the month, and 86.5 on the year. We're up another 28 spots in rank to 181 with a $293 million market cap and 48 million in volume. Not bad, guys. Not too bad. Let's look at Bitcoin, shall we? All right. So we're recovering our way back up. It looks like we used the old all-time high here, 109,600 as resistance. We wicked up to it and then fell back down. Sitting at 108,855 right now, guys. So the goal is to get back above 109,600. But I told you guys we're probably going to go sideways here for the rest of the weekend before making that next leg up. We're going to let the RSI cool off a little bit, and then, we'll make our way up some more. So nice little recovery from yesterday, though. Nice little recovery from yesterday. If you were doing DCAing yesterday, you were up a nice juicy amount. So congratulations to you on that. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't expect too much price action out of Bitcoin over the weekend, guys. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, we start to see that next leg up. But for right now, sideways action seems like what's going to happen, which I've been telling you guys for like 2 days, right? Don't expect high volume action in Bitcoin over the course of Memorial Day weekend. So yeah, nothing too bad there. Nothing too bad there. Let's go look at Zebec's charts, shall we? All right. So look at this thing go, guys. Look at this. Boom. Guys, my goodness. My goodness. Listen, if you are on the sidelines right now and you are one of the many people who are asking me, is it a good time to get into Zebec? Should I ape into Zebec? Guys, this speaks for itself, right? It's unfortunate to say, but no, you should not, in my opinion, you should not be aping in. It's not financial advice. What I would tell you is this, okay? And then you need to pay attention to this, guys, because this is where true money's made in this space, okay? Onyx Coin did a similar run earlier this year. We bought in over on the Patreon. We bought into Onyx Coin in March of 2024. We knew that was going to happen. We bought in early to the project. Our entire community did. Everyone walked away with 6 figures and above on that project. Okay? And we got thousands of members on the Patreon, guys. Zebec, we got into this 6, 7, 8 months ago on the Patreon. Again, we accumulated the bottoms, and here we are. We are right now reaping the benefits of getting in early on this project because we knew this was going to happen. We knew about their partnerships. We knew about their tokenomics. We knew about their fundamentals. We knew what the team was doing. We knew all of this stuff, right? So we got in on it early, and then we waited, and now we're making money hand over fist once again, okay? So right now, over on the Patreon, we are accumulating the next one that's going to go like Onyx Coin did, like Zebec has. We are accumulating the next one right now. Now is the time you accumulate these projects. And we're not talking meme coins that are going to rug pull on you like some of these other content creators are telling you to buy, okay? We're talking solid utility plays with great fundamentals, with fantastic tokenomics, with great partnerships, and so much more, right? We have the next one cooking right now. We're in accumulation mode on it as we speak. Get over to the Patreon and get in early on these projects so that you can be in way down here on the next one, and you can be taking profits way up here like everyone's doing over on the Patreon, right? And we're rolling those profits into the next one, right? We're making money hand over fist over there, and it's a fantastic time. So come aboard, guys. I just want to put that out there. Stop asking me after something pumps like 300% if it's a good time to buy it. Get in before it pumps, right? That's the good time to buy it. The link is down below in the description, guys, but look at this go. Look at this go. 2036. I really don't think we blew right through. We met a little bit of resistance inside this golden pocket, right? For 2 days, and then we blew right past it, right through it. I think we're gonna go to 205. My next target, if Bitcoin allows it, my next target is up here between 205 and 2055. So let me just put that in there. Boom, there you go. Right? There you go. So that's my ultimate target out of here before we see a bit of we might see a little bit of a cool down, but this is my target here. I'm hoping we can get here before the end of the month. This move, I don't think we're done, but we are going to have to do at some point here, guys, if we're going to continue up to this point. What we're going to have to do is we are going to have to consolidate at some point and build up. I'm not saying here, but we're going to have to build up some sort of consolidation, some sort of a support level, so where the RSI can cool off and stuff before we can continue up even further, right? Because this is crazy right now, what's happening. It's absolutely crazy, and we do need to see a little bit more of a cool off coming up soon. Similar to this, you see how we went up, and then we cooled off here for about 2 weeks, and then we broke out. We need something similar to that, like that, to happen, right? So, but it's looking good, guys. Looking healthy. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, moving over to some of the news and updates. But first, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. They got like a 2-for-1 deal going on the biometric wallet, or you can get yourself the card wallet. I think the card wallet's like $5 or something. Small price to pay to keep your crypto safe, guys. Check it out today. Not your keys, not your coins. We've covered 2 different companies, a centralized exchange, which Coinbase, and a decentralized exchange, a liquidity provider in Cetus. Both have suffered hacks. People have lost money. Do not leave your crypto on exchanges, guys, right? Self-custody is the way. So use our link down below. Get an absolutely phenomenal deal, guys. So, okay, a little bit of a Zebec update here as well. What do we have? So another little snippet from their spaces. This is what stood out to me was Zebec's mission to redefine payroll industry, guys. Getting paid by the hour, getting paid daily. This really cuts out people like living paycheck to paycheck and struggling, right?
When you're talking about partnership with Zebec and P2P, like why did you decide to make that move and partner with Zebec?
One of the things when you have a payroll company like mine, we were getting calls every day or emails from different private equity groups about making an acquisition. And I was introduced to Zebec through a consultant. And really what stood out to me is their mission to redefine the payroll industry. Really resonated with me. The ability to provide a better use experience for our clients and for our payroll users.
That's awesome. When you're talking about...
That's absolutely awesome, guys. They are taking over, guys. They are taking over payroll. It's going to be massive. And to finish things off, guys, what do we have? Another video from our friend NeoExtrix. Let's apply Metcalfe's law to Jasmy, taking into account its structure and economic ambition.
Let's apply Metcalfe's law to Jasmy, taking into account its structure and economic ambition. Metcalfe's law states that the value of a network increases exponentially as the number of users grows, because each additional user not only brings their own value, but also creates new potential connections with all other members of the network. This means that if Jasmy succeeds in increasing the number of its end users, whether individuals, companies, connected devices, or service providers, the value of its network doesn't grow linearly but exponentially. In the specific case of Jasmy, this network is structured around several interdependent components, such as the PDL, which ensures traceability, security, and integrity in data exchanges, and the Jasmy tokens, which serve as a medium of exchange and incentive within this ecosystem. When a single user joins the Jasmy ecosystem, they may benefit from data protection and sovereignty over their personal information, but the interest remains limited if no entity is ready to interact with their data respectfully. As more users join the network, individuals, healthcare services, car manufacturers, content providers, and more, each participant becomes a potential source or consumer of data. This multiplies the possible interactions. One user may allow a car manufacturer to analyze their driving data, another may monetize their health data with a laboratory, and another may share consumption habits with a personalized AI engine via Junction. Each new connection between two entities represents a value relationship, in which data exchange becomes a vector for innovation, personalization, efficiency, and even direct income for participants. Metcalfe's law thus explains why the Jasmy network becomes more valuable as it expands, not simply because there are more participants, but because the number of relationships, data flows, and opportunities for intelligent use of that data increases dramatically. This is particularly evident with the concept of sovereign IoT that Jasmy is developing. Imagine 100 million Panasonic devices being integrated into the Jasmy ecosystem. These aren't just 100 million data points, but 100 million intelligent nodes capable of sharing data, authenticating it on the blockchain, triggering smart contracts, or securely feeding AI models. The wealth of the network lies not only in the devices themselves, but in the possible interactions between user data, objects, and services. Moreover, Junction enhances this dynamic. Each time a user or developer contributes to the Junction network, they help refine, train, adapt, or distribute personalized intelligence, always respecting data privacy. This creates a network effect where every new contribution, whether in data or computing power, increases the system's ability to generate relevant and differentiated outcomes. In fact, applying Metcalfe's law to Jasmy helps explain why the project's value cannot simply be assessed based on conventional metrics like the token price. Instead, it must be analyzed through its ability to build a dense, interactive network founded on trust and the traceability of personal data. The more actors, people, businesses, devices participate, the greater the potential for interaction, and therefore value grows exponentially.
These guys are going to hit you with so much utility in the next 4 years. It's going to make your head spin, guys. People are not going to know what hit them when it comes to Jasmy and Junction, right? They're doing so much. And when this comes together, when it comes to fruition, guys, oh my goodness. So listen, guys, like I was saying earlier in the video, we're looking at the next gem that's going to run up. Right now, we're in accumulation mode over on the Patreon, guys. Get over there before it starts to take off. We did a huge swing trade yesterday as well. Everyone made a whole crap load of dry powder to be able to redeploy on these red days. So while everything was red yesterday, we did a massive swing trade and everybody made a lot of money. That's what we do. That is what we do, guys. Check it out for yourselves. We're also live over there every single day. We drop educational content, microcap gems, and if you need more personalized one-on-one mentorship, if you need help figuring out or understanding how to design a portfolio, how to structure it, how to create exit strategies, profit taking, how to roll profits from one project to the other, how to identify good studs from duds when it comes to projects, how to understand tokenomics, technical analysis, how to research a company to know whether it's worth being invested in or not, and so much more, guys. The mental and emotional aspects, understanding the psychological and sentimental aspects of this market so you know when you should be selling and when you should be buying, and so much more, guys. So check it out. The link is down below in the description. You can book one-on-one mentorship coaching calls over there as well. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. So come aboard, get your coaching calls booked in. Let's get you pointed in the right direction. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.